day one. If there's less than 1,000 people in this room, I will be furious.
Well, if it all goes wrong, we know what to blame.
I'm already on edge. Ready? I'm trying my very best. But yeah, good luck, have fun. See you on the other side.
See you on the other side.
Right then, team, we are going to be ready to go live in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And we're live. Welcome to Buildup, guys.
What else have you got going on?
So on Cambridge, sorting the show home, I've decided to do it myself, which definitely have the time for that. Getting all the marketing up, the rebrand, everything sorted with the agent, also the selling solicitors, like all the contracts there, that's always fun. Just did a Section 50 application for doing the works in the road for the 278 approval, and then got 2 sites that are hopefully going to be going into planning, well, for their pre-app maybe in like 6 weeks' time, so just waiting on some feedback from the architect for them. I'm going to go for a pre-app on them both first and then go for planning based on the outcome. Training our site finders, which is quite an interesting process. They'll be part of the Buildup offer. Yeah, just all fun.
What will your last minute ritual be before the cameras turn on?
Probably get a cup of tea to have during the boot camp. But other than that, to be honest, not much. Like, I don't really get too kind of like stressed or whatever on these, so I just treat it a bit like any other call and rock up.
And I feel like you're only that way because you know you don't have to like remember a script of stuff you've not actually been doing.
Yeah, like I don't need to prep specifically for anything because we'll just be going through stuff that I know about in a lot of detail, so I'm just talking about stuff that to me comes very second nature, obviously because I've been doing it a long time. So yeah, it doesn't really take much prep, just get a drink, get comfy, sit down.
What are you most excited to teach tonight?
Day one. I always like introducing people to the exit strategies. So some of the people that are going to be attending are going to be completely new to property development. And a lot of people just think you build houses, you sell houses, but there's actually a lot of other ways to make money in the property development field. So yeah, I always like kind of showing people that and giving them live examples, taking them through some of my sites, showing them, you know, if I did this exit, I would have made this. And it really like opens a lot of people's eyes to the possibilities. And
what's been the biggest challenge putting this together so far?
Not too much. So in terms of the business and how we run the business, Peter, my business partner, he kind of runs this side of things, like the ops and the boot camps, the ads, all that. I kind of just get told what to do and when. So the actual boot camp isn't too much work for me. I do the ads and work on the slides with Pete for the event, and then I turn up for the event. For me, the hardest part of Buildup is building all of the content, so redoing every bit of education I've ever done from scratch. That's the hard part, not the actual boot camp.
What's your like pre-stream ritual?
Stream.
Normally it's a monster.
We streamers now.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Wake up, panic attack, very important. After that, the whole day is like you plan all the emails, you plan all the texts, you do everything you possibly can. And then 2 hours before, I will go for a walk. I usually will buy a Monster. And normally I would sit at my desk here and just wait.
What are you most nervous about for this call, Pete?
People showing up. The biggest thing, like we are so good on these workshops, these boot camps, we smash them. We have so much fun, people seem to love them, but I will always worry about people showing up. We have done everything we can, we send the emails, we send the texts, we've done everything, but ultimately, we can't control that bit. But that's it, anything else, we've got an amazing product, an amazing team, what more could we possibly want? I'm worried about working with speed, this is what we're gonna do to help you. And then basically I'll say, look, book a call, links in there. So the room will start to fill up. We'll go live in a sec. We'll give it like 30 seconds, but.
All right, so it has just hit 7 p.m.
You'll see the room filling up.
Right then, team, we are going to be ready to go live in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And we're live. Welcome to Buildup, guys.
It's May the 12th, 7 p.m. and the Buildup Bootcamp has officially kicked off. Lovely to see all of you in the chat. There is a huge amount of people already here. Oh my goodness. Right, it is so amazing to have you here. Thank you so much for spending your Monday evening and hopefully the rest of your evenings this week with us. We are so happy to be here and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, guys.
That's a wrap.
How was it?
Yeah, good. Like I say, those things for me, they're always pretty chill because I'm just talking about things that I know a lot about. The feedback was really good in the chat when Pete was talking about Buildup. I was like monitoring it and people were, you know, really excited by the idea. Some people were saying, what's the catch? Which that's kind of what I said to Pete. With Buildup, I want it to solve problems, to just solve every single problem a developer could have. So obviously at the minute we're offering funding of the planning uplifts, but the longer term plan is to have a full debt and equity fund for the build out as well. Like I'm already in conversations with investors, you know, ultra high net worths, building the debt fund for compliance. We want to solve every problem. So then basically the only objection someone could have is what's the catch? So the fact people were saying that, I was like, okay, we're onto a good thing here.
What's coming for day 2?
Day 2 is finding sites. So showing people what we're looking for when we're trying to find sites, kind of opening their eyes to just how much opportunity is out there. That's like the main, we cover a few other little bits, but finding sites is the